Good morning. Please excuse my watery eyes. Same old every single time I come on my vlog in the morning, and I've been stroking and cuddling my cats. This is what happens, and this is also my reminder to stock up and order my allergy tablets now, because I don't know why, but this is just me to a T. And I'm sure a lot of you will relate, but why is it I'll get in such a good habit of taking something religiously, i.e. vitamins, i.e. hay fever tablets, i.e. collagen, probiotics, but then sometimes I just fall off it, and when I fall off it hard, like I fall off it for months. And I mean, okay, it's not that bad if it's just something that probably is not like vital for me, but my hay fever tablets, my allergy tablets, they are actually prescribed, like I'm told to have them as part of my asthma plan. So the fact that I've not been taking them for the past few months, number one, has definitely been affecting my asthma, strangely. But number two, now the hay fever season will be fast approaching, it's just so important as well, because I do struggle horrendously with that. So it not only helps me with my asthma, it also helps my allergies, hay fever, and the cats. And I think that's why, like, as well, I'm struggling with my eyes more that I'm not taking them. So today I'm going to order them and we're going to just start taking them again. Do you know one thing I really find helps with, you know, taking vitamins, allergy tablets, all them kind of things, I guess anything that you want to take consistently, putting them in your bedside table, like putting them on your bedstand, so that then when you go bed, they're there for you to take. Now I know certain things you might need to take in the morning, so I feel like if you need to take something in the morning, put it next to your kettle. Like, leave it in a place where you can see it, because if something's out of sight for me and it's not in like my go-to place that I'm reaching for in the morning or in the afternoon, in the evening, like I just forget about it and I won't take it. So yeah, sorry, that was a really random conversation for a Tuesday morning. But anyway, I'm rambling. Got my cup of tea, because can we start the morning without a cup of tea? I think not. Cats are just currently eating their breakfast, and honestly, the way they scoff that food down, it's like when you say to a human, can you just eat a bit slower? Because honestly, you're gonna make yourself bad. They are obsessed with their new food. I know I briefly touched on this with you guys just recently, but thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. So just to give you a brief backstory, I was noticing with the cats for quite a while that they just wasn't digesting their food properly. Every time I would go to their litter box, there would be, obviously TMI, but funny poos, stinky poos, and it was concerning. Like, it wasn't like once in a blue moon, it was becoming quite a constant thing, to the point that I started just going to the supermarket and buying different foods, because I was like, oh, maybe, I don't know, this food has changed now, and I don't know, they put something different in it, because I would say they've always kind of had on and off like stomach digestion problems, but it never was this bad. So I started looking at other different foods in the supermarket, not really realising that a lot of the supermarket foods have a super low meat content and also are packed with fillers. And this is when, obviously, after spending loads of money and wasting money, may I add, on various other foods for them to try, I started doing a little bit more research, and that's when I obviously found out that actually a lot of these supermarket foods are just no good for the cats. So then I started looking for companies that actually give 100% meat, and that's when I came across Katkin. Now, I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a bit like, a little bit more spenny than the average supermarket food, but personally for me, I won't put a price on my cat's health. So Katkin is 100% meat, no nasties, no fillers. When it arrives, it comes frozen. You should store it in your freezer and take it out fresh every day. It lasts up to 5 days in the fridge. And I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical, because you guys will probably relate if you've got cats and animals for that matter. They can be fussy at the best of times, and like changing their food is a big thing. So I was like, oh god, are they gonna like it? And now I spent all this money on Katkin. Genuinely, hand on heart when I say this, like they have never been so obsessed with their food. When I used to buy them the other supermarket food, even though they'd eat it, like they would never finish their bowls. They would almost like lick all the jelly off, and then like all the like bits would just be left in the bowl, and then I'd be chucking probably half bowls away every day. But guys, their health problems, I honestly could not believe it. Like I said to Mitchell, I was like, I can't believe it. Like I've literally changed their food. It was a matter of like 1 week of them being on it, the difference it made so quickly. Their litter tray, I didn't even know when they'd been to the toilet, because the smell had just more or less eradicated. Obviously they're still gonna have a little bit of a smell, but it was nowhere near as bad as what it was. Poos are finally harder and like what it normally should be. And I just can't tell you how much relief I have had knowing that it isn't something seriously wrong with them. It literally was just their food that was causing them stomach problems and their digestive issues. Anyway guys, just thought I'd give you a little update. So I have managed to get you a code. It's Miss Laura 50, which will get you 50% off your first Katkin box. Do let me know and keep me updated if you get a box and try it, because I just would love to hear your feedback and hopefully, yeah, hear your updates on how it's helping your cat positively as well. I'm now going to make another cup of tea because does anyone else do this? They make a cup of tea and, well, I mean, in my case, I've been yapping, it's gone cold. And my tea has to be at a certain temperature. I like it not cold, not hot, not warm, like one above warm. Let's make another tea.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop.
Okay guys, I'm now in my office now, just about to start work. I do normally go and get ready and put my makeup on, but before I do that, I just want to come and do my to-do list. So ideally I'd probably do this in the evening, so then I come to my desk and I know exactly what I'm doing for the day. Didn't do that last night, so I just thought I'd quickly run through a little hack and organisation method that I've implemented into my live as of recently, and I must say it's really working. So for those of you that don't know, I don't want to bang on about it, but pretty sure I've got undiagnosed ADHD. So simple tasks on a daily basis I really struggle with, and won't go into it because I just feel like it's so hard to explain to people that don't really like truly understand it. But all you need to know is my concentration is non-existent. I really just struggle like planning and completing tasks, and I struggle with procrastination. I struggle with like staying on task. And anyway, the long and the short is I've implemented this whiteboard with magnetic sticky notes, what are these called? Post-it notes. And what I essentially do is I split my whiteboard into two sides. So we've got to-do list and then completed. This honestly helps me stay on task so much, because sometimes, right, what happens, let me flip, is I will look at everything I've got to do for the day and be so overwhelmed, be like, oh my god, like I'm trying to do a week's worth of tasks in a day, which is impossible. But for me, in my mind, I think I've got to do all of them. And so because I'm then fixating on all of these 1 week tasks, let's say, I then almost just get like burnout and feel like this like paralyzation over my body, and I then don't do anything. Like I'm then really unproductive because I'm overwhelming my brain. So to combat that, first of all, you need to obviously tell yourself there is no way that you're going to get that done in a day. So stop being hard on yourself, and also just stop being, what's the word? Like it's unrealistic to think that you'd ever be able to do that in a day, right? So everything's broken down now for me into days. That makes everything a lot easier. So actually being realistic with time and activities, ordering them in prioritization of like what needs to be done first, and then, like I say, writing the things that just need to be done for that day down. And that is it, guys. That is all I've done, and it just makes life so much easier. So I think one thing I'd say to people is write down everything you've got to do for a week, sit down, break them up into days in order of priority. Let's say if you've got deadlines and things like that, or in order of like where it needs to be in your week, and then just be realistic with like how long things take you and how, you know, many of them things you can tick off in a certain day. Break them down to certain days, write them then down in a to-do list like I'm doing. And for me, the satisfaction comes where I write my to-do list, but then I can move it to the completed side. So then by the end of the day, I come back in my office, there might be 1 or 2 things that I've not had time to do. I feel like, especially in this job, sometimes you underestimate how long things do take, but the long and the short is, it's so much better. So let me just show you this board. I have just cut all these little sticky things up because they didn't come like this. So I like having small ones. So anything that I put on a small one is like quick ticks, like quick things I can do. And then these are like larger tasks. So for example, like a quick thing might be order some selects on a website. Let's say if I'm working with a brand. So, I mean, to be honest with you, that still could take me an hour, but that is like a quick one. Another one might be send over some stats or something. And then obviously a longer task would be like, I don't know, edit Sunday's vlog. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna fill in my Tuesday's to-do list. And yeah, okay, I'm just getting ready for the day now. Eyes still watering. I just thought I'd quickly show you what I'm doing makeup wise today, because oh my god guys, my camera, I'm so sad, it is knackered like the little flip screen. I knew this day would come, and do you know what, I've just had a brief look online to see if I can easily get this camera, and shock I can't, because it went viral amongst TikTok. And yeah, oh great, it's flashing as well, low battery. Let me switch. Right, back on. Sorry, I had to just go and grab my battery. Yeah, so as I was saying, camera cannot get. Anyone knows where I can get a Canon G7X. This one's a Mark II. I think they've got a Mark III. Don't know if that's any different. Let me know, because I mean, I've got my DJI Osmo, but that camera I tend to just use when I'm on holiday. I personally just find that in the summer, gorgeous camera, but when it's not the summer and you're inside filming on that, it kind of washes you out a little bit. So yeah, I don't love it inside, but I love it for traveling and holiday vlogs because it's got like the gimbal on and it's so smooth and gorgeous and it is unreal. Yeah, don't know why I've just got this, but I found this in the pack that I got my Osmo camera in, and it reminded me I do have a mic and I never use it. So I was thinking, do you know what, I could start doing them like mic videos. I don't know if it gives me the ick or not, seeing, well, not seeing people with mics, but me doing that. But I just sometimes think, especially if I'm in a shop and I'm trying to talk, it's a massive reason why I do voiceovers, because sometimes sound muffled, you can't hear yourself properly. So I could be like, I'm in the store, let's go shopping. I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, just want to quickly show you what I do to makeup on, do you know what, I'm going to have to do a little retidy of this, because I tidied it the other week and I feel like it's fast become a jump again. Let's take these out, because these do not go in here. I don't feel like I want to wear like loads and loads of makeup, especially because I don't really have like a big filming day. It's more just editing. Actually, I say that, I have got a few things to edit, so I am going to put a bit of makeup on, but you know what I mean, I just don't want to wear loads. So starting with SPF, always. What the hell is that? Oh my god, like, what is going on? I've just got cream all in my hair. I honestly need to go and get my nails done as soon as possible. They are disgusting. One has fell off. They're so overgrown, and I fear they are now at that point where they're going to be like, no, they need to come off. You can't even have an infill, which will annoy me because I've only had them on once. It's just a bit awkward because it's my birthday. Is it next week? It's next week, my birthday, and I'm like, I want them fresh for my birthday, but I also want them fresh now. So yes, right. This is what I use on no makeup days, the Lumi Glotion. It is just so nice because it doesn't feel, oh, first things first, let me quickly gua sha. I normally do the zip, but I haven't got time for that this morning because I need to get out and do a quick food shop and yeah, just get out the house basically, because does anyone else's partner do this? So Mitchell said to me yesterday, oh babe, like, you're not out tomorrow, are you? Obviously I work at home, right, but with my job I can be here, there and everywhere from day to day. Like, I could be out filming all day, I could be in London, like, there's various things that go on. So it doesn't mean that because I a lot of the time work from home that I'm at home. Anyway, so he did not even ask me if I'd be at home this Tuesday in the evening. And I was like, well, to be fair, like, I was going to nip out and do some content. How come? Oh, because the Virgin people are coming over from 1 to 6. Now, I know this is going to sound stupid, and I know you're going to think, you're a grown adult in your 30s, like, stop being a wimp, but I'm really, really funny about letting people into my house that I don't know. Like, men from Virgin, from a random company. Well, it's not a random company, I know it's a trustworthy company, but I don't know, I just don't like it. Like workmen, anything like that, unless I know them. I'm a bit funny about it. I just have this thing. I don't like being at home on my own when potentially 2 random men or a random man could be coming around my house and be in my house. I don't know, I just don't like it. Does anyone else relate to this? Like, so if I had known that, I would have said, can you let me just speak to my mum and make sure it's a day where she can come over? Or, like, can we just arrange it for when we're both in? Because I just don't like it, guys. And not to mention as well, like I say, I do work, I do have a job. I could have been out, and, like, he didn't even ask me, so it really has annoyed me. But yeah, anyway, from 1 till 6, we could have Virgin over. I have noticed, and I think it's because I sit like this, editing, that I'm really getting a line on my neck. So... the joys of aging. God, that has got really bad. Anyway, Lumia lotion. I've done obviously just a quick bit of gua sha. Like I say, I always like to do some kind of microcurrent device or something to kind of just help with inflammation and puffiness. And yeah, I just feel like you really notice a difference just doing a little bit in this morning. Anyway, Lumia lotion, literally wham bam like that. And just very quickly, I'm just going to pat it in. I don't drag, I like to pat. Then I'll kind of like blend it a little bit more down the neck. Yeah, for the most part pat, and then I will like rub it, always upwards. Honestly, the biggest difference, what is that? Oh, I'm not okay today. I've got it on my bloody thing. Tiny bit of concealer. Not a lot though. Still keeping it like super natural and fresh. Then I'm just gonna take, I need to get a new sharpener. Why is it I always lose my sharpness for my lip liners? This is the Kylie Jenner lip liner in Coconut. MAC, kind of sexy, just a little bit in the middle like that. And then, what am I going to do for gloss today? I think I might do the Fenty lip oil in Fussy. Okay, contour stick very quickly. This is forever my go-to. The Too Faced. It just smells like chocolate. It's so nice. Chocolate souffle. I know I said like it's a minimal makeup day, but this honestly just takes me 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Like we're about done, you know. And then for blush, I like something quite natural and lightweight when I'm doing like a no makeup. So I'm just taking the Benny tint. I can't find the OG shade. This is like the berry one. This is really nice. But I do love the OG as well. Okay, brows is the easiest thing. It's literally just the brow, Gimme Brow from Benefit. See how much better that looks compared to that. Okay, quickly eyeshadow because I feel like my eyes just look naked without it. MAC, Give Me Sun. Okay. Done. I'm gonna probably just shove a hat on today because one of those days. And there you go. Quick, glowy, easy makeup. Feel put together, but I don't actually feel like I got hardly any makeup on. Okay guys, I'm at the retail park. I don't know how long I'm gonna have. Do we dash into Home Sense first before we do the food shop? Like, is that wise? I need to be back for 1 o'clock. Let's go. Whiz in Home Sense first quickly, and then let's go do our food shop.
Or maybe we just hit the end of the road right now.
Okay, just got in from food shopping. Very short and sweet because, like I say, had to be back for 1 for these Virgin people to install on your internet. Will they turn up at 1? Or is it going to be more like 5 o'clock? I was just saying to Mitchell, don't you think that's so rubbish how they do that? It should be like a delivery where they give you like an hour or 2 hour time slot. Not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like a 5 hour time slot. What if someone doesn't work at home? Then you've got to take a day off just to have your internet done and sorted. Mitchell did say I think they do weekends, but then it's like a weekend you probably want to go out and not like wait in for a Virgin guy. Anyway, we will see. I've raced back and didn't go Aldi, so that's annoying because I thought Mitchell said that this Nando's like fake away meal deal thing was on at M&S, but it's actually on Aldi. So I didn't grab loads at M&S, still spent 60 quid, but just got a couple meats, so just some mince and oh, I got like fish pieces because they had this like meal deal thing for £12, and it was like a healthy fish and chips bakeaway at home, and I was like, oh, do you know what, we've not had like fish pieces in ages. So yeah, I grabbed us some of that. Got my new seasonal berries, the mixed berries with the blackberries. I'm really excited to try them actually. I'm not like a massive fan of blueberries, to be honest with you. I'll eat them because they're good for you, but taste-wise, they can be a bit funny, can't they? Like squishy. I'm really excited for this. Shout out to Georgia. Do you know what? I see this in M&S all the time, and I've always been curious. I'm like, oh, baked apples sounds yummy, but just never picked it up. And Georgia has been saying that this is unreal. She's been having it, I think, with her pikelets, or piglets as we call them. Some strawberries. I mean, I've shown you all this, I won't bore you. I'm going to put it away, make myself a quick little bit of lunch, although I don't know what I'm having for lunch now, because I was going to go to Aldi and get some smoked mackerel, like the peppered mackerel, and do like mackerel salad, because I love that. I have picked up though something easy to snack on at my desk for the time being, so I'm going to have that. I love these, I rave about these all the time. They're the king prawns with sweet chili sauce. Sensational, very overpriced, but I don't buy them all the time. What else could I have for lunch? I might just have some cottage cheese on sourdough, to be fair. They didn't have any cottage cheese in as well. Honestly, we weren't having a good day at M&S. No cottage cheese, and I always have the Longley Farm one, and I feel like you can only get it at M&S. They used to do it in Poundland. Poundland's gone. I don't know where else you get it from. And what else? Didn't have no steak. Just not a great day at M&S, it wasn't. But anyway, let's stock the cupboards up.
Say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry. 'Cause we both know it's gonna hurt.
Okay, food truck put away. Now for the lazy gal lunch. Roasted vegetable couscous. And I'm also just going to add the king prawns with that. I was like, you know what? Rather than just eating them on their own, let's just put it in a bowl and it will just feel a little bit more like a lunch. This looks yummy. I'm so hungry as well, so let's dig in. Most random lunch ever, but honestly, it's second day of period. I cannot be bothered to make anything, and I also need to fuel my body, so there we go. Gonna go to my office now, guys, and do some editing, because I've got a long editing afternoon. I think we'll make coffee together soon as well. Still loving my coffee machine. No, I give you so many updates on this, but genuinely changed my life. Like, I can't stress to you how much money I save not buying coffee now. Like, I've even been taking off the gold membership status at Starbucks because I don't buy coffee out. So yeah, one thing I could ever recommend you do, invest in a good coffee machine. If, like myself, you're a coffee addict, you love your daily coffee and you waste loads of money on takeouts. Gorgy. Lunch done, fueled by caffeine, but also protein. I mean, there's only a few prawns in there, but right, let's go to my desk. It is 1:27. I've got about 3 hours of editing to do. Okay guys, I'm currently with Mum and we're actually at the new Public in Leicester. I mean, to be fair, it's like new now, isn't it? I think it's been open for about 6 months, I think. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while, but I actually first came here last week with Georgia and it was my first time. So yeah, it's only my second time. You've not been here yet, have you? We normally like to go to either the Loughborough one or there's also one in Mount Sorrel. We've tried to go to the Nottingham one, but it's always really busy, isn't it? But yeah, I'm so glad they've opened one up in Leicester because I feel like there's not enough nice coffee shops, is there? And this is genuinely one of my favourites. Like the coffee, 10 out of 10. I even use the beans in my machine because it's just unreal. But yeah, they've so kindly invited me and Mum down to try the spring menu today. So yeah, we're going to give you a little first glimpse and also a live taste test, aren't we? We're going to let you know what we think. So, spring menu, what have we got on here? Salted honey butter cold brew latte, salted honey butter matcha, blueberry watermelon lemonade, that sounds quite nice, cherry peach matcha soda. Ooh, Mum's gone for the lemon meringue matcha.
We're going to share.
Yeah, we're going to share. And then for food, teriyaki beef brisket and Asian slaw, brioche bun, sounds quite nice. And I've gone for, well, we're going to share a bit. Roasted veg and goat cheese, chimichurro rocket, pistachio, hot honey, sourdough. They also do normally have the raspberry chia pudding and Greek yogurt bowl, which sounds unbelievable. The raspberry chia pudding and Greek yogurt bowl, but they didn't have any, so that's sad times. That's for another day. I'll try that next time. Let me show you the croissants first of all. Me and Georgia had the not the Victoria Sponge one. I think it was like a raspberry. Oh, I can't remember what it was, but it was 10 out of 10. These are the croissants. So we've got Angel July. What was this one called? Tiramisu something.
Yeah, let me find out.
I'll go and have a look in a second, and I'll actually put which croissant is which on screen so you can see. Okay guys, food has arrived. This toast looks absolutely sensational. That's the veggie goat cheese toast with loads of rocket on top, and then we've got the teriyaki brioche. It's probably going cold because we're trying to get photos, but yeah, I'll keep you updated. Okay guys, very spontaneous. We just walked into Primark after Public. I feel like they have so much more in the Leicester one. I absolutely love this brown bag. That is stunning. I wanted a medium in this because I picked it up in a small, but I just think it's a tad small. And they've also got these tops, which when I was in Fast Park, I think they might have had them, but I wasn't that sure. And then when I was online and saw people like actually style them on, I was like, oh my god, need. But they don't have a small, and I think a medium might be just a little bit too big. Yeah, this jacket, they didn't have this in, and I blooming love that, so I'm going to try that on. Hello guys, good morning. Just checking back into the vlog. Are we going to stay there? That is probably not a great place to put my camera. I think we're a bit skew-iff. But just thought I'd check back into the vlog. I've actually had a whole morning that I didn't even bring you along to, but I don't know, I just feel like this morning I needed a morning on my own, and I've got a bit of a headache. I'm due on, I think literally in about 3 or 4 days. That's probably where the headache's coming from. And yeah, I had a bit of a crazy day yesterday. Like, it was a lot. Obviously you'll have saw me and Mum went to Public. We had such a gorgeous, just nice lunch. I feel like this week has been so crazy with work. Been doing really long hours, like till 10:30, which I'm not moaning about because I'm so grateful for my job. And I think when you love what you do, even though it is work and it can be stressful, you know, me and my brother was having this deep conversation yesterday about perspective in life. And even when, you know, life gets hard or you have harder weeks, you still have to have the perspective, right? Of every day you wake up, you're alive. You know, for me, thankfully, I don't have any major health problems. I have a beautiful house. I have a partner that I love. I'm getting married this year. You know, like, life is all about perspective. And yeah, where have we just gone into this deep conversation from? What was I even going on about? Oh, I was just saying I had a busy week. So yeah, I had a busy week, and I was just a bit like, by the end of the week, do you know when you're running flat on energy and almost like, I just need an hour to just go out and switch off from work and just be in like, just chill mode. So yeah, it was nice. I got that with Mum yesterday, and like I say, we went to Public and tried the spring menu, which was lovely. Favourite item was definitely the goat cheese Mediterranean vegetable, like roasted on toast. Oh, it had like it was sourdough bread, and then it was pesto as well. It's quite heavy on the goat cheese. If you don't like goat cheese, maybe you probably find it quite rich, but I really loved it. And sadly we couldn't try the like chia pudding yogurt thing they had, which that sounded gorgeous. The drinks were really nice, although I will say that I'm not a sweet sugary drink kind of girl, and I just feel like with them coffees and the matchas, they're very, very sweet. They're almost like desserty, whereas I just prefer like a classic latte with a little bit of syrup in. But they were really nice, and if you do like drinks like that, you will love them. And then yeah, anyway, we had a bit of a family emergency in the afternoon, and I feel like I just lost my flow with the vlog. And I ended up still going out because Mum was like, no, go, like there's not really anything you can do. Which I didn't want to, in a way, because I wanted to be there and support my mum, but then also my brother had come back from Birmingham, so I knew that Mum had him, and Mum was like, no, please go and just like take your mind off it. And so anyway, I ended up going out with Georgia and Mitchell. We went to just like a local pub, had some gorgeous food, and we'd actually planned in to go to a football match because Georgia's partner works in football, so that was really nice to go and support him. And then anyway, it's the next day now, and Mitchell's actually working today because it's Saturday. So I do love a Saturday morning when Mitchell's at work. I mean, I obviously love spending time with him, but there's something about a Saturday where I know I can switch off from work a little bit. So I like to like get up, go to the gym, have a mooch around Loughborough, and like look at all the shops. And I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like hay fever season is definitely on the way, so there's a reminder to make sure I'm religiously taking my tablets. But yeah, this This morning, I didn't actually do it alone. I met with Gabby, who is my personal trainer, but also my friend from the gym. We met at 9:10 for a really nice early session in the gym, smashed that out, and then we actually went for a matcha after, just like a nice catch up, debrief, had a little mooch in TK Maxx. So I always like to have a little potter into TK Maxx when I'm in Loughborough because I just love TK Maxx home scents. And let me show you what I bought, guys. So funny, me and Gabby are both like cat obsessed. She's got a cat as well, and we've seen this in TK Maxx and we had to buy it for our cats. I think she just sent me a video of her assembling it. So I'm gonna now try and assemble this for Buddy and Boo. Are they gonna like it? I don't know, but I just thought they needed their own little pirate ship. It's a shame they don't get the hat, but yeah, let's assemble it. I feel like the thing is, right, when you've got indoor cats, I mean, they do go outside in the garden, they just don't go further afield than that. But like, I always worry about their kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? The entertainment. Like, are they stimulated enough? Like, are they happy? And I know they are, but I do like to try and, you know, refresh their toys every now and again and buy them new things just so they're not bored and they've got entertainment. So this should be fun. Let's assemble.
Sometimes we act like a fool, not aware we're troublemakers. Sometimes we try to be cool, not being givers, only takers.
I haven't got a clue, guys. There's no blooming instructions. This is actually a lot harder than what it looks. I don't know how Gabby's got hers done. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to message her. Hello guys, I feel like this vlog is all over the place. I didn't actually carry on vlogging yesterday after I assembled the pirate ship for the cats, of which, by the way, they blooming love it. I don't know where they are now because I just got in from gym and we've just been for brunch and then to B&M. What a perfect Sunday. Like, name me a better Sunday. I'll wait. I didn't actually vlog. I said to Mitchell after, I was like, you know what? I should have vlogged that Sunday morning because it was just so much fun. And yeah, we just had a really nice gym session. And then we actually discovered a new brunch place. Well, I say discovered. God, my hair, sorry. I look like I've been dragged through a bush backwards. I say discovered. I have been, they have two ones, like two locations. One in, where is it? Mount Sorrel, I think it is. And yeah, we went there ages ago and it was nice, but it's quite small inside, and like I didn't really rate my coffee, I think, to be fair, when I went there last. This was years ago, by the way, but haven't been since. It then burnt down, and then in the meantime we noticed that they opened one in Loughborough, and I said to Mitchell, oh my god, like, why don't we just go and try it? Like, it actually looks 10 out of 10 from the pictures online. Maybe different, they may use like different coffee, different milk. And oh my god, like, it was so good. Location was a bit out of like Loughborough Centre, so we like walked from the gym to there. It was like, I don't know, it was like really tucked out, but there is a big car park, so you could just drive there and go there. Because I was saying to Mitchell, surely this is not going to be that busy because it's not even in the centre, like you wouldn't even know this is here. But I think because they've got two locations and they're obviously quite a popular place for brunch and they've got a car park, people obviously know about it and go there, so it was really busy. But yeah, I said to Mitchell, that is probably one of the best brunches I've had in a while. The coffee was so nice as well. So yeah, we'll definitely be going back. And then we nipped into B&M because I just wanted to get some cleaning products. It's that time of the month where I've run out of a lot, so I needed to stock up. But also, I think one of you guys said to me, go and have a look in B&M for lamps. Have I even shown you the bedroom? I don't even know what I've vlogged or what I haven't vlogged, but long and the short, we have not decorated, but we just zuzzed our bedroom up. We've got rid of the bed with the big headboard, which was stunning, but in this room it just felt way too big, so we wanted a lower headboard, go through like a different colour, so we've gone for like a chocolate brown, something warm and just like calming and just, yeah, nice and different. And then we've had new bedside tables, new bedding, just a few new accessories, and honestly, like, the difference that just a few little bits make is crazy. So we had ordered some lamps from William Wood, and guys, they weren't cheap. They were like £100. Were they £100 each? Like, they were expensive. And when they arrived, I mean, my thought, probably should have looked at the dimensions, but they were tiny. And I just said to Mitchell, he was like, they're fine. I was like, they're not, like, they're quite big bedside tables. I feel like it needs to be something a little bit bigger. Anyway, swear someone said to me, have a look in B&M. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was DM or something. B&M, wow. lamps, let me show you the ones I picked up. Like, if these were in Zara, they would genuinely be about £100 and you wouldn't even know the difference between these and the Zara ones. So let me show you. Guys, these are the lamps that I picked up. I am sorry, but how expensive do they look? I was even going to attempt to make one of these myself, because basically when I was having a little scroll on TikTok, a lot of girlies have been doing this hack where you buy like a pottery style bottom, so you could go any colour, then they get like a lamp to put in the middle, so like a small like gold, you know, the ones that are just rechargeable, and then they buy a lampshade and like stick it on, and they looked unreal. But for £20, it's probably cheaper just for me to buy these each. £20. Just seen a little hand there, I think that is the cat. Hello baby, you coming in? Do you want to show everyone your pirate ship and how exciting it is? Let's go and show you the pirate ship, because I don't even know if we've blooming showed everyone. Let me, come on. There she is, guys. You love the pirate ship, don't you? You've been scratching that this morning. What on earth do you do to your food bowl? How does that end up so messy? You're so funny. But yeah, guys, this is the pirate ship in all of its glory. I mean, it's cardboard, so some of the bits were quite hard to assemble. I had to sellotape some of it because it just wouldn't stay. But overall, like, really impressed with it, and she seems to absolutely love it. And the fact that it's got the scratchy thing as well, you know, like obviously cats need things so they can scratch their little claws on. Yeah, she's been loving it, haven't you? You like it? Anyway, let me show you a quick cleaning haul as well. I mean, I picked these up from Primark just whilst I was in Loughborough because they're only £8, and I just thought this was a bargain. I need to do some sort of car bag, because every time I go in my bag and every time I go in the car and I don't know, like I might need a lipstick, a lip balm, or anti-bac wipes, or there's always something I need in my car, and I don't have any bag now, and it's just so annoying that I've not got anything on hand, so I'm going to do that at some point. Right, mini B&M haul. If you don't already know, my favourite range is Clean Cotton, Fabulosa, and they delivered. They've rebranded, so they actually had some in. They don't always have it in B&M. I always find this more easily in the range, but yeah, they had the full work. So we've got the floor cleaner, the multi-surface. Oh my god, I hope they've not like changed the scent. That's the point. You know, when they like start rebranding things, I can't even open that. I'll have a little sniff in a minute, but yeah, I got 3 of those because they're like £1 and just my favourite. Just a cleaning pad, they're always handy to have. And then we needed to top up on our washing stuff, so I got these. We got these last time, and I absolutely love the scent of these, the Cherry Blossom and Rose Water by Bold. And then this is how I make my washing smell really good, by the way, guys. Exotic Bloom and Moonlight Lily, sensational. And then the Lenore Floral Fresh. God, speak, Floral Fresh. This combination right here, your washing will smell unbelievable. Then we've just got the Sif cream because I ran out of this. Some Dr. Beckman, and I also really like this Sephora toilet gel. It smells nice, makes the toilet like all purple in the inside when you put it in. And yeah, I just think it's a really good one. It's only like £1 something. I feel like now the prices of these have gone up so much. But yeah, that's my little mini cleaning haul. Let's go and have a look and see what these look like in the bedroom. Okay guys, that was the old lamp, just in comparison, so you can see the size. And they were £100. Were they £100 each, babe? No. How much? They were? They're £99 each. There's no way. Like, look how small they are compared to that. It's not worth it at all. Hello guys, just thought I'd quickly check back into the vlog. I am so sorry, first of all, how choppy and all over this vlog is. I genuinely just had the most chaotic week when I was filming this. Like, there was a lot going on in my personal life, and it was a busy week as well with various things going on. So yeah, I feel like for that reason, I'm kind of vlogging one day and then I'm supposed to vlog something else and I don't show you, and then I'm like here the next day, and I don't know, for me it just felt a little bit all over the place, but hopefully it wasn't too bad for you guys. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to get it up because it was so nice to like take you along the week and for you to see little bits and bobs. So I hope you didn't mind too much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did make it to the end, I promise the next vlog will be a little bit smoother and flow a little bit better. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I shall see you all in my next video. Bye bye.